Yo, what's poppin'? BRC, Battle Rap Community was good, man. It's Freddie, man. It's Freddie TV. Back with another one for the culture, man. Back in the crib was poppin', man. I just want to do it in the crib, you feel me? I was gonna go outside, smoke my blunt and do it, but I'm like, you feel me? Like, I've been outside for a lot. Just let me switch it up real quick. You know, I know y'all tired of seeing me outside smoking my weed and shit. You feel me? But that's what I'm gonna give y'all for the most part, because that's me. That's what I like to do. But, yeah, man, I just wanted to bring you one in the crib, man. What we're gonna talk about today is, John the Don versus Twork, man. I know I said I wasn't gonna touch this battle, but it's like, you feel me? I went back and I watched that bitch about 2-3 times now, and it was like, you know, there's a reason why I'm gonna do this blog, and there's a reason why I'm gonna do a light little recap on it. I'm not gonna get deep in the bars like I did with the Nitty and Top, but you know, it was just like I was super impressed by Jerzey Twork. I'll tell you that. And yeah, man, let's get into it, man. Round one, man. First of all, no, let's get into the coin toss, B. You know, some vet shit by John the Don, you feel me? Twork's ready to go. Hey, yo, he's ready to start rapping. John cuts him off. No. Flip the coin, you feel me? That's that vet shit. You gotta love John, bro. He's been in this bitch for what, 9-10 years going on, you feel me? He ain't no slouch, he ain't no rookie. So he's playing the mind games off top. Fuck that. Flip the coin, let's get it. Then as soon as they're about to flip the coin, he tells him, okay, now your dumb ass can rap. You feel me? Like, make him wait a little bit, fuck with his psyche a little bit. And, you know, Twork's ready. Hey, yo, he starts to go, you feel me? The crowd's ready. And what does Twork do? He's about to take off the hoodie, bro. We're like, what the fuck? You finna take the hoodie off, Twork? Like, what? Takes off the hoodie, bro. He has another fucking hoodie on. He went from a regular hoodie to a short sleeve hoodie. And it's like, I'm starting to think that motherfucker is glued to your head. Like, I was getting kind of tired of that joke, but it's like, damn. That motherfucker didn't even move, bro. You took your, man, that shit was crazy. But shout out to Twork, man, the hoodie guy. So he starts it off, you feel me, with the, you know, he says he's going to stop doing the strapped in or the madness. So I want y'all to keep that in mind. I'm going to bring it back to why I think, you know, that's important. You know, he says he's going to stop doing the madness. He's sick of people using it against him. It's not as good, you feel me? So he's like, y'all can have that, you feel me? Then he gets into his shit. Man, this was a strong first. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, I feel like Twork's getting better. When he's serious, when he takes it serious, Twork is getting better, man. He starts off with the, you feel me, 2 barrels, double the impact, you know, bring clips. You know what I'm saying? You know, your history, man. We know John and Don was John and Clips was a team at Double Impact. You feel me? Like, that was fire, man. He talking about, you know, since he was little, he been off the chain. I don't know where the link went. Like, Twork is just fire, bro. Like, I seen beat out, like, Twork has mastered this. I don't know how to say it, idioms, some shit like that, but it's like, I know what he's saying, and Twork has mastered that. Like, nope, and then you see other rappers doing it now, you feel me, they try to come with their own style of it, but it's like, they would be lying if they, you know, if Twork didn't inspire that. Like, he's just fire with that shit, bro, you feel me? You see the blunt ready, bro. Like, I was finna go outside and do this blog, you know, I just got off work, I love smoking, doing my shit. It was like, let me get y'all one in the crib real quick, but best believe, you know, fuck 12, he upstairs hating, he ready to kick my shit in over some bullshit, but it's like, whatever. But anyway, back to Twork, man, he going crazy. You feel me? He does the, you know, the Goonies only known for one sound, bow, you feel me? That's his shit. He had the full ride, like a scholarship bar, you feel me? Like, and this was 2 of my favorites. He had the, you know, fold his ass, shoulder pads. It's gonna be hard to get Jersey off you. Oh, that shit was crazy, bro. Like, Jerzey Twork, man, just like, what can you say, bro? Like, you're involved with a lot of fucking goofy shit, and that's why I feel like I wasn't giving this battle, or at least, you know, I wasn't giving you the praise you deserve, because it's like, as soon as this shit happened in the third, you feel me, I'm just like, oh, here we go again, man. Here we go again. Like, it always say, it's either Twork's gonna walk off stage or somebody wants to fight. It's just like, but, you know, after watching the back, I really don't feel like Twork did nothing wrong, so I don't feel like he should be penalized for people praising him for his performance, you feel me? He came with some shit, boy. He came with the, you know, hollows through the glass. That's your karma. Like, that's what I'm saying, like, that type of shit. Like, it ain't super complex, but it's like, that shit, when Twork sets it up so fire that shit hits, them shits are haymakers, you feel me? Like, anybody else does shit like that, it's just, okay, wordplay, woo, you feel me? But it's like, when he does that shit is crazy, bro. So it's like, he has an amazing first round, man. Shout out to Twork. And then John goes, man, and I ain't gonna front B. I wish I had some shit to write down, but I don't, you know, like, I just don't, bro. Like, I just wasn't feeling that first round. John, you took angles that we've heard before. You know, you did the same shit that how Twork be doing this. And, you know, you just talked about the same shit every you did your own little, you know, because he stole the bag, he strapped in. It's just like, come on, John. Like, I really thought you was going to come better. Like, you was talking crazy, B. And it was in Atlanta, your hometown. You feel me? Like, I was like, you know, I really thought, in my mind, I'm like, John's gonna win this, you know, and just, I don't know, bro. It just wasn't original, like. And then Twork killed your momentum because you feel me. He said, you know, like he had a bar in there where he was like, you know, he's gonna pander to the crowd. He's gonna have a strip club, an Atlanta strip club scheme. You know, you should have put your money on Twork. And that's funny, like that shit hit. That was a good little bar, and it was the truth. It was facts, bro. Like you came with a strip club, Atlanta strip club scheme, you know. And it was just like, man, come on, man. And you rebuttal, you feel me, like, and even the rebuttal Twork fucking knew what you was gonna say, you know. You tried to rebuttal it, I'm gonna do it anyway, even though he predicted it, but it was like he caught that one too, and he just took the momentum. Like Twork outclassed you, bro. For you to be a vet and for him to be a newer dude, like. He just outclassed you. He beat you in every way possible in that first round. Clear. So shout out to Twork, man. Then, you know, round 2 comes, man, and, man, this is what I'm saying about Twork getting better, bro. Twork appreciation right now. I'm sorry, John. I'm not biased, you feel me? Twork's one of my favorites when he's on his shit, but he ain't, you know, he's not in my top 5 right now. I don't think, you feel me? So it's like, I'm not biased, bro, but he was kicking your ass, bro, like, for real. And you could tell your body language was like, during this round, people are saying 2-0, and you chatting to the crowd. You know how crazy you sound, but it's like, bro, just stay on defense, bro. You feel me? If you got some shit, believe in your shit. Like, you know, it was little shit like that. The crowd was starting to get to you, feel me? The Goonies was pissing you off, and it's just like, man, everything, all this is why the third round went down the way it did. So it's like, but anyway, back to Twork appreciation, man. He came with the rebuttal, and it's like you don't even see rebuttal. You don't even see Twork rebuttal like that. You feel me? Like that's what was crazy about it. He told you, you know, he said, you know, this nigga said I want to know if I'm Tech Nine's favorite. I should ask him myself. Then your man behind you gassed it until I grabbed the strap off the shelf. Bow. Get rid of this dirty Tech Nine. Now he got a black by himself. I just ran into the fridge. Damn, Twork, like that's what I'm talking about. And I ain't gonna front. John predicted that too when he was gonna say it, but it was like it was fire, bro. Like that's fire. We don't see that from Twork, bro. Rebuttaling, like he's getting better, bro. He's getting comfortable. He's getting better. And if you, I mean, he's a self-proclaimed, you know, like, you know, he self-proclaimed that he writes late, you know, last minute type shit. And you know, I can't say I don't like it or whatever. Like, I don't know, like if that's how you write, it's obviously working for you as long as you are prepared. So it's like, so I don't know, man. Like I'm just like Twork is just going crazy, man. This round was just like fucking crazy. Another thing I liked about this round, like this sold it up. I'm not gonna get too deep into the bars, bro, but this was sold it up for me, and this was early in the second too. Like the, you feel me? He had the, I got charges back to back to back. You know, asked the staff. I just got bailed out for another grip. Got my lawyer going back and forth for a month. I had enough of it. 30-day trial. But shit, I signed up for this. Twork, bro. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, Twork, when he's on his shit, bro, he's on his shit. And I got to salute him for this. It's the whole reason I'm doing this blog, bro. It ain't because how the battle turned, because the battle didn't turn out good. We're going to get into that right now. But I'm only doing this recap because I want to salute you. Like, you came crazy, bro, and I think the bullshit that happened in the third overshined how good your performance was. So, yeah, man, and, you know, like I said, man, you just did great that round. John goes again, and he's starting to get booed, but, you know, he's fighting back. He was fighting back. He had some moments. There's nothing I got written down, but it's like he was fighting back, you feel me? But he just looked bothered, man. He didn't look, you know, he got booed, I think, sometimes, too, and he didn't look confident in his material, you feel me? And Twork's just predicting a lot of shit. Like it wasn't looking good, bro. I had it 2-0 going into the third, you feel me? You know, you seen John trying to, feel me? He was fighting a little bit. He had some people in the crowd, you know. I noticed in the building, even if it's clear 2-0, sometimes you'll get a 1-1, you feel me? Just to try to gas the rappers up so that they come with a crazy third. But it's like, it was clear, bro. It was clear. 2-0 Twork going into the third. Battle's over. Just give us some, just end the battle all right. Bring it home so that when it goes on, YouTube or whatever for the viewers, for the fans, that it's just a good back and forth, And that's all John really had to do, man. Just come with a, That's usually when motherfuckers have their best round when they down 0-2, like they got to turn up. They got to fight. They don't want to get bodied 3-0, you feel me? They don't want a clear loss. If you want this debatable, you got to fight. And I didn't like it, man. Twork goes, you feel me? And, who knows, man? Who knows if, at first I was like, damn, I was kind of feeding into the shit online where people were saying like, oh, the whole reason Twork, brought Jack in was because he didn't have a third. But it's like, come on, man. Who knows? You don't know. You feel me? There was a bullpen event the next day or 2 days after, you feel me? The big payback. And I didn't see it, you feel me? I didn't take the time to watch it, but, if it's still on there, I might give it a shot or check it out. But I seen the clips online where it's like Drugs was battling Bad News, and Jack Boy jumped in again. You feel me? And same shit happened. That's what happened in this battle. Twork tried to bring in Jack Boy. John Jack wasn't feeling it. He shut that down. So it's like, I don't know, man. We don't know if Twork had a third or not, but because he didn't get to it, he wasn't rapping no more after John got the tripping, and John wasn't letting Jack rap. So. It kind of fucked up the battle. It took away the momentum for the battle. The motherfuckers almost fought, you feel me? And this what threw me off, man. This what made me turn off Resolution that night. I didn't watch Tay-Rock or K-Shine or Cassidy and Goods until the next day because that shit I was battle rapped out at that point. But, the point I was trying to make is, remember earlier when he first started the battle, Twork said, y'all can have the strapped in, y'all can have the madness. So it's like, a lot of people were like, well, if he had a third, he would have did the strapped in. But it's like he already said in the beginning that he was giving that shit away. He didn't want to do it no more. So it's like, just because he brought in Jack doesn't mean Twork didn't have a third. You feel me? Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna say that for sure. But, I wish John would have let him get it off, man. Like, it would have looked, John, you're good at rebuttaling. You feel me? I don't think motherfuckers would have appreciated, as bad as that crowd was, as much as they were booing motherfuckers, I don't think they would have appreciated Jack Boy anyway. You feel me? Jack's too fucking creative. He's too, weird and witty and unorthodox how he puts shit together. So I don't even think Jack would have got a crazy reaction like that. Whatever he was going to say, if it was a few bars only. If he would have rapped if he would have been rapping, then I understand you cutting it. Like, nah, bro, this ain't your round, you feel me? But, at least give him a shot to see where he was going, bro, because, if it was whack, who knows? Twork could have got booed, you feel me, for bringing them in, and then you could have rebutted that to start your third, and, you feel me, like, even listening to your third, even though they booed you out the building, the whole third damn near, like, you didn't even say a punchline, like, you said one line, didn't even get to set it up or get to the punch, and they booed you because they didn't like how, like you said, there was a 10-minute gap between the time that you ended up rapping and that shit happened, with Twork cutting his third short. So it was like your whole round was demolished. The crowd, and this is your home, bro. They wasn't fucking with you. They booed you out the building that whole round damn near, or they was just silent. They wasn't giving you no praise, and it was just like I was listening to the material, and it was like, damn, John, if you had just kept your composure, came with a fire rebuttal, and had that fight back momentum type, shit, like I think this would have been debatable. You feel me? Then they can go back and say, oh, the second's closer. For me, he clearly took the third. But it's not, bro, and that worked out for Twork, I think. Even though motherfuckers are mad, Twork's he has that stigma, man. Anytime a battle gets fucked up, and I fell for it too, like I ain't going front. Anytime something fucked up happens in a battle and Twork is involved, Twork is automatically gonna catch the heat because it's as much goofy shit as he's been involved with in past battles. His last 3 battles now, it's like, I don't know, maybe I'm missing one, but don't quote me on this, but the Rum Nitty shit, that shit went left. The Miss Hustle shit, that shit went left. Now the John shit, that shit went left. And it's like, I fell right for it. I kind of was like, man, whatever, here we go. Twork involved in some bullshit again. I'm not watching this battle again. But when I watched it back, bro, I got to salute you, bro. You did amazing the first 2 rounds. Whatever. It got stopped, but it is what it is, man. I can't even call the win. I can't even call who won the third for real. Like, I'm not gonna say John lost the third just off the booze. You feel me? It was just cringy to watch. It was hard to watch. So it was like, I'm not even gonna pick a winner for the third. It doesn't even matter though, because Twork whooped your ass the first 2 rounds. You feel me? So yeah, man, I get this battle to Twork, man. Quick recap. John, I know you, bro. You're gonna come back stronger. You feel me? You know, I like how you're on social media. I seen your Instagram video where you was like fake crying. You like, this motherfucker had 2 hoodies, man. Fuck that, I didn't lose. You know, like salute to you, bro, for not, for not bitching about it too much and being real about it. You feel me? You wait for it to come out on cam, let motherfuckers decipher the bars, and you gonna have some people saying John. You feel me? So you never know, man. But that's it, man. I just wanted to touch on that, man. I'm finna go smoke my L, man. You feel me? I got done watching the game, man. Denver and Portland is tied. You feel me? I'm fucking with that series, man. The Bucks tied the series yesterday. You feel me? Game 1 was a fluke. Boston ain't win another game. Giannis, Middleton, you know what time it is, bro. Bledsoe. Wait till Brogdon come back, too. We lit. Bucks winning it this year, boy. We lit. Shout out to y'all, man. Love is love, man. More content coming soon. Wild Goons, Mask Up, New Era. You know what time it is, bro. Salute to everybody. Love is love.